guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I am going to be doing my July wrap up for you guys. So for the month of July, I read a total of 5 items. 2 of them were graphic novels or comics, and then I also started 2 but didn't finish those 2. So let's just jump right into the video because I'm excited for the most part to show you guys what I read for the month. The stuff that I did read, I did enjoy. So let's get started. So starting off in the beginning of July, I read both Miss Marvel Volume 4 and then Volume 5. I gave both of them a 4 out of 5 stars. Now so far in the series of the Miss Marvel, I'm giving it a solid 4 stars across the board. It's a good graphic novel series, but it hasn't wowed me yet, so that's why I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, because like I said, I did enjoy it. And at the first full-length novel of the book, which was also a new release for July, and it was one of my most anticipated books of the year, and I'm happy to say one of my favorite books I've read this so far this year, and that is going to be The Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson. This is the second book in the Remnant Chronicles. It's going to be a 3-book series, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but I absolutely love this. This was one of the best sequels I've ever read in my entire life. I'm so happy that this did not have second book syndrome, because I was really worried about that. The first book in the series is The Kiss of Deception. It follows a girl named Leah in the first book, where she is supposed to be getting married in the beginning to a prince that she has never met, to join 2 kingdoms together, and she decides she's not having that, so she decides to run away with her lady's maid, and things ensue from there. You have an assassin, and then you have a prince who's going after her, and you don't know which is which until probably about between halfway and the end of the book you find out who it is. But the fact that you don't know who is who, I think makes it so exciting, because the majority of the time when it comes to books and they do something like that, you know who it is, but the main character doesn't. So for it to read in that sort of perspective, I think was freaking awesome. And I gave both of these a 5 out of 5 stars, but Heart of Betrayal was even better than the first one. So happy with it. Next book I read in the month of July was Dark Fever by Karen Marie Moning, and this was at the recommendation of Riley Marie, which I will leave a link to her channel below. She is a fantastic booktuber, and she has really good taste in books. I really enjoyed this, surprisingly. This is an urban fantasy about a girl who decides to go to Ireland after her sister is murdered over there to try to track down and find out who the killer is. Well, little does she know, not only is her sister killed by something that's not really human, come to find out, neither is she. She's something. So I really enjoyed this book. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars, and I will be continuing on with the series. Next book I read in the month of July was something I was craving, a new adult book. So I looked at my shelves and I was like, Christina, what can you read that's going to kind of quench that thirst for something that's new adult? So I picked up Down to You by M. Layton. This is the first book in the Bad Boys series. There's 3 books total, and I read through this so quickly. It took me about 3 hours to read. I was supposed to go to work the next day, and I could not get my butt to sleep. I kept just having to read. I gobbled this book up. It was so good. Now, if you're looking for something that is like, oh my god, like amazing, the writing is fantastic, and it's a breakthrough, it's gonna make you think, nah, not really, this ain't the thing. It's your classic new adult book. This is not Colleen Hoover, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it, and I plan on reading more books from her. I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars. The thing that I loved about this one in particular is it follows a girl who falls in love with 2 twins. She doesn't know who to choose, and in the end is the biggest freaking twist I have ever seen in a new adult. I could not believe it. I kind of guessed because the guy was so psychotic, in my opinion. Like, how could you do that? But you guys seriously need to pick this up, because you will not be disappointed at all. Again, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And the next 2 books that I read, I started but have not finished. The first one is Stone Rider by David Hoffmeyer. Now this, I am part of a blog tour coming up August 5th and 6th, so make sure you keep an eye out on my channel for that. But this I received from Penguin Random House, so I will be doing a review on it for you guys. And so far it's really good, but I've been kind of slumpy in July and I don't know why. I think it has a lot to do with me trying to find a job and trying to get settled and all that, and it was just frustrating for me because I am not a person who gets in a reading slump. It just doesn't normally happen to me, but for July it did. I was going to work, coming home, taking care of the kids, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm done, I'm tired, I can't read. I would open up a book, I would read like 1 page, and I'd start to fall asleep. Like, it was bad, guys, but so far I'm really enjoying it. I haven't finished it yet. I am on chapter 4. I'm 45 pages in, so it's not bad so far. It's a dystopian read. It's not probably something I would normally pick up because I'm kind of washed out on dystopians, but like I said, I'm barely into it, so I'm sure I will like it more by the end. And the last book that I started was A Game of Thrones. This is the first book in the Song of Ice and Fire series by George R.R. Martin. I am 229 pages, so I'm working my way through this. I figured with big books like this, I'm just going to take my time with. I am not going to rush through them because I probably won't enjoy it if I did that way. So I read a chapter here and there, so I'm really enjoying it. But with the writing the way it is, I'm probably definitely going to give it a 5 out of 5 stars because you have to have a crazy ass mind to come up with some shit like he does. So I love it. That's all I have for my July wrap up. Let me know in the section below what you guys read in the month of July and which one was your favorite. I'm always looking out for recommendations, and please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!